Hello! Welcome back to my channel. This is your Mappy teacher, Jeffrey A. Saudo of Daniel R. Ganaldo National High School. And today we are going to, or I am going to have the clarificatory discussion about our module for Quarter 1 Arts. Now, our title will be Ancient Art, Egyptian Art, Painting. So we are going to focus on ancient art, specifically Egyptian art. In this module, we are going to have, or you are going to be expected to analyze art elements and principles in the production of work following the Western and classical art. Identify the characteristics of Egyptian art during the ancient art period. Create artwork by following the techniques and styles of Egyptian art, and appreciate the importance of learning the unique characteristics of Egyptian art through self-made reflection. So basically, you are going to give me, or I will be soliciting your idea as well on how you're going to, or how did you understand the text provided in the module. So on page 3, you are going to have your activity 1, Fill Me. In your answer sheet, you are going to provide me the correct words. Now, instead of filling in the letter only, then you are going to provide me the words corresponds to the correct answer as illustrated in the module. And in page 4, you will be reading text about ancient Egyptian art, painting, and all you have to do is to really understand what is provided. And then on page 5, there will be examples also of Egyptian painting. And we also have wall painting and tomb painting. And then on page 6, there will be a summary of the characteristics of Egyptian art on that particular page, and all you have to do is again to read and to somewhat be familiar of it. Okay, and then on page 7 there will be an activity 2, Describe Me. So you are going to identify the characteristics of Egyptian art based on the painting shown. Write your answer in the space provided. So in this case, you're going to write your answer in your answer sheet, and then just label it activity 2, Describe Me. So basically, you're going to describe what you have seen in the illustration. But for those who can access Google, you can also Google this so that you can also give me the what do you call this? The colors. You can also describe the hue of the painting. And then you're also going to have questions that you have to personally answer it. Don't forget that in MAPE, personally, I am banking your what do you call this? Rating according to how well did you respond to the different questions, especially in essay form, or those questions that needs your personal idea. Okay, I am not banking much on the multiple choice, the matching type, which is very easy, excuse me, and somewhat you can see it in the answer key. So on page 8, we have additional input for the ancient Egyptian painting. We also have additional input for the characteristics of Egyptian art. And then on page 9, you have activity 3, direction. You are going to have bond paper instead of Oslo paper because Oslo paper is expensive. You can use bond paper, short bond paper for this. You are going to draw your thoughts on what will be your life after death using the Egyptian painting techniques. So it is provided, the template I mean. So all you have to do is to copy the template. And then on page 10, the rubrics for that particular activity is provided as well. So kindly consider the rubrics because this rubric will be the basis of how we are going to or how I am going to rate your activity or your submission of output. And then on page 11, you have the assessment. On this particular page, all you have to do is to group different words according to its category. So we have here human figure, symbols, color, materials, proportion, style. All you have to do is to categorize the given words in the box. So the given words will be legs apart, paperous, different sizes, stiff body, expressive, animals, objects, eyes are emphasized, body profile, stone. So these particular words will be categorized accordingly. So you can browse the module and start categorizing it. On page 12, what you're going to do here is to have essay. So again, this is very important. Don't forget and don't ignore this particular activity. Based on your drawing, what is your realization? And you are going to base your realization on your activity number 3, which is my life after death. And so, in that particular activity, since you are requested to draw, for those students who are not really gifted in drawing, you can have stick drawing. Don't be shy in showcasing your ability and your talent because I am not also requiring you to be a good, illustrator. All you have to do is to present your own idea on what is really relevant and significant to you. Okay? And then by that, you can have your essay on page, as based on page 12. And then we also provided rubrics for that. Okay? So with that, you can check also your answers, especially for activities 1. No? Basically, those activities that is somewhat multiple choice or has a choices, no? Or shall I say those parts which has matching types. So you can easily check it because we provided answer key. But take note, do not open answer key when you are not yet done answering the different parts of the module because you are not cheating only, you are also trying to fool yourselves. Meaning, you are not learning anymore. It's not, excuse me, it's not positive in a way that you are trying to use the answer key for you to be able to comply on the requirements, which is not really our purpose. The real purpose of providing you answer keys for you to check how far did you understand and for you to be able to assess yourselves. Where have you gone wrong and how are you going to develop the understanding for you to really understand the concept being presented in the module. Okay? So again, you can check your work, you can provide the scores of your work, and please take note, if possible, all answer sheets should have a clean and clear answers. So with that, I am thanking everyone, and I am also reminding everyone that on October 6th, that's Wednesday this week, we are going to have another schedule for the distribution and the collection of all modules being distributed last 2 weeks, no? And also you have to submit your answer sheets for music and arts. And I have understood that in section Halcon, I believe, there are 8 who are not able to receive arts. So just go on, and by the time that you are going to receive the PE and health modules, please ask your advisor, especially for Halcon, to get the modules for arts, because your advisor informed me that there are 8 missing for that particular distribution. So again, thank you very much for listening, and see you next time, especially for PE and health discussion. Bye bye. Keep safe, everyone.